this time, I do actually have to come around and collect those red round all-trip tickets they should give you back at the docks. So you guys got your tickets? Just kidding, of course. Actually, at this time, I do get to show you some of those pictures inside Dawn Manor. What I'll be passing out is a book called Old Trails and Duck Tales. Within it, you're going to notice many of those different pictures. Actually, going to see a picture of Miss Helen Robb herself within there, along with some of the artifacts found within. You also notice a picture of the breach. You can see what it looked like on June 9th, 2008, when all that land washed away.
I can look at his.
Actually, on the back inside flat there, you notice a picture of the trails we took there.
Right here. Okay, you look at that one, we'll look at this one.
May have fallen out from inside. That's actually a packet of postcards. Some of the ducks in action today, and some of them historically. In the middle section there, you know some coupons good for many local attractions, including Tommy Bartlett's, the jet boats. Also, if you want to come back here and the ducks again themselves, there's a coupon there for that. Also, for our duck gift store, the PX store back down at the docks, you can buy your duck underwear down there. So. Now, if you ever feel like going to Chula Vista while they stay, or eat, there's one for that too. Now, as you can probably guess, unfortunately, these books and postcards are not free. They're actually for sale. It's $2 for the books and $2 for the postcards. But I have the great deal today of $4 for everything. Feel great, I know. Now, before you throw them back in my face, I'm going to explain one more. We actually do buy these books from the duck company, sell to you guys. All money we receive goes into a HUE fund, a health, education, and welfare fund. Our health, our education, our welfare. Now the money does go back to the ducks. It's actually the only place you can find them here in the Dells, and they do go into a lot more detail than you ever could. Now, shortly make with the back, working forward, collecting anything you may have. But at this time, does anyone have any questions about anything you saw today? River, trails, any questions about the ducks themselves? I'll try to answer at this time for anyone. No questions? Well, if no one has any questions, I guess I can tell you a little more about the ducks then. The one you're riding in, as I said earlier, its name is Java C. It's one of our diesel ducks. We actually have more than 90 ducks total here, but some of them are just used for parts. We actually have 18 diesels, 32 gas, and 8 shuttles. The rest of that, I think we have 96. The rest of that, our fleet, are just them used for parts. You actually be seeing some of them before we get down to the docks. This one here was built in 1944. It was an Army surplus duck, actually never used by the Army. The Army actually did have the policy to breach them usually when they were done with them. Nowadays, ducks are relatively hard to find. The last one, or at least in good condition, the last one we actually got in 2002, and we actually got it from Italy. So. But that's a little bit more about the ducks then. I'll make my way to the back, working forward, collecting anything you may have, and then we'll get back down to the docks.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't.
This is the duck. It's a duck truck.
I think they're purchasing the gift shop.
How much are they?
It's $4.
Duck truck.
No,
Oh, goodness. Perfect direction.
There you go. Thank you. And I'll make our way back down to the docks. I do have to warn you, I have a few more cheesy jokes for you. But this is Wisconsin, so the cheesier the better, right? Well, that's one of them, so. You got one out of the way. Just a couple more jokes to go, I promise.
yeah.
I thought he was going to pass out refreshments. He put them back in the cooler.
Otherwise, you guys will never remember it.
Walter right here, actually gonna notice a series of gray sheds. These are nice like to party in the summer and harmony in the winter. That tan shed in the middle is where we do employ our 7 full-time year-long mechanics. We like to call them our quack doctors. Now, like all good doctors, they can't save everyone, so directly in front of us we have the duck graveyard. May they rust in pieces. Now, on behalf of the original Wisconsin Ducks and myself, I'd like to thank you all for taking my tour today. I hope you guys had a good time. And one last little safety thing is if you could all please remain seated until I make my way to the back of the duck. I'm then going to lower down a ramp and I'll safely escort all of you off today. I just want to thank you one last time for riding and hope you have a good stay in the Wisconsin Dells area.
Now, as you do stand up, please remember to duck. Small ass joke, don't worry. Now, there's 2 sets back here, so why don't you get
Did you duck?
Is it fun?
You're fine?
Grandma got wet, but it wasn't from the water. They're gonna go on their duck tour. Yeah,
Thanks for having us here.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
having it.
That was awesome.